Hey everybody, it's Dr. Coletti with Baywest Health and Rehab. Good morning. It is Monday. It is August 14th. Today I have a quick 5 top stretching tips that I think will be valuable to you that you can do and perform in your house, at work, at any point in time, because one of the biggest things I hear from my patients on an ongoing basis is, Doc, I'm so stiff. I just can't relax. I can't loosen up. And of course, my number one question is, well, how often are you stretching? And they're, in their defense, they're honest and open about it. And from the majority standpoint, is yeah, I'm not finding the time to stretch and whatnot. And I can tell you this, me being in my early 40s can tell you that I have to do more for me more today than I did yesterday, only because I'm not 20 years old anymore. And I very kindly, in a nice way, try to express that to patients of mine, that, listen, you're not 20 anymore, and it's time for us to kind of, grow up in a sense and say, listen, I need to work more at me so that I am better 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road, because many of us just look right into the here and now, which is great. The present, living in the present is great. I do it often, but the same token, where am I going to be in 5, 10 years? Do I want to be an active grandparent? Do I want to be an active parent? What type of activity level do you want to be? Stretching is extraordinarily important. So here they are, 5 stretching tips. Number 1, and you'll see this on our blog as well, that gets sent out. Warm up your muscles a little bit before you stretch, meaning 5 to 7 minutes is plenty enough, but just get the body moving. I don't care if it's jogging in place. I don't care if it's doing jogging in place, doing some jumping jacks, something silly. Don't hurt yourself, but just warm up for a couple minutes before you jump into a stretch. Secondly, do not bounce or bob, when you're stretching. That's only going to create injury to the tissue and inflammation into the tissue. And it's less effective. And do not hold your breath. Kind of like breathe naturally through the nose and out the mouth. Okay. Thirdly, is the stretch should be controlled. Okay. Hold it for 20 to 30 seconds. Meaning, don't try to speed through this. Okay. If you're stretching your hamstrings, if you're stretching your quads, do it in a more controlled sense with your breathing. Breathing through the nose, out your mouth, and stretch nice and controlled. And you'll see yourself kind of slowly, as you do this on a daily repetitive basis, you'll see yourself increase some flexibility. And then hence, when you come in to see me, you will adjust a lot easier. Stretches should feel uncomfortable. And it's the biggest thing. Why do we not stretch? Because it hurts. Okay, so there's that level of no pain, no gain in any form of healthcare. It's the truth. If you want improvement in your life, and in this case, stretching, it's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna be a little uncomfortable. And I can guarantee you this in life, when you put yourself through those small periods or levels of uncomfort, goodness follows. It's just the way it is. Okay, so suck it up, buttercup. And lastly, complete your flexibility, bilaterally, meaning if you're stretching one hamstring or the other, don't just do one side more than the other, unless you significantly see an increase or decrease on one side of the body. For example, if you lay down on your bottom and you're stretching your hamstrings and you can touch your left toe really easily, but the right one's more difficult. Well, guess what? It doesn't take a brain surgeon. Stretch the right side a little more, because what we want in the body is balance. So if you're inflexible, we want balance within that inflexibility, okay? I could talk on and on with regards to this, but this message is directed to not only my patients. Share this message, send it out to others. It's just 5 tidbits on stretching here at Baywest Health and Rehab. Dr. Coletti, your pain is our priority. Visit us, share this message. Dr. Coletti, I am out.